Hey everybody, I'm Dr. Blake. This is Change Your Buds with the Cooking Doc. Thanks so much for watching this week. We're going to do something a little bit different. I thought I'd take a couple minutes and I would tell you a little bit about myself. For those of you who are just joining my channel, or for those of you who have been following with me for a long time, you may not know that much about me. You may not know how I became the Cooking Doc. So here goes. Thanks so much for watching today. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you never miss a new recipe or a new health tip. So here goes. Here's a little bit about me. In my life, I basically go by three names. Dr. Shusterman is what my patients call me. I'm a kidney doctor in Greenville, South Carolina. The Cooking Doc, my online presence, and Blake is what I'm known at home and to my family and to my friends. My focus in medicine is on the kidneys, something called nephrology, and it took me 9 years after I graduated college to get to the point where I could call myself a nephrologist. I grew up in Baltimore, did my undergraduate work at Tufts University in Boston, where I got a degree in anthropology, of all things. Took a couple years off in Portland, Oregon, and then I got on my medical track. I spent 4 years at Ohio State in Columbus, Ohio, and 5 years in Charlottesville, Virginia, at the University of Virginia, where I did my residency and then my fellowship in nephrology. People often ask me how I chose the field of nephrology or kidney disease because it's not a common specialty. Well, it turns out the first thing that led me there is through the process of elimination. When you go through medical school and residency, you get to try all the different medical fields. And it was clear from the beginning that some of them weren't for me. I didn't want to be in the operating room all day. I didn't want to deliver babies. I didn't want to take care of sick kids with angry parents or scared parents. And I didn't want to look at x-rays all day or look at skin all day. So that led me initially towards internal medicine. And once I got into internal medicine, I absolutely loved that field. It really gives me a chance to know all about all the different organs in the body, and also allows me to develop long-term relationships with patients as I follow them and their family through times of sickness and through times of health. Nephrology is a subspecialty of internal medicine, and the kidneys and kidney disease are very complicated. The kidneys do so many different things in your body. They clear out the toxins, they allow you to get rid of excess water, they regulate the blood pressure in your body, they keep your bones healthy by producing specific hormones, and they also keep your bones making red blood cells. That's one of the reasons I love nephrology so much. These little tiny organs have so many responsibilities and roles, and they have effects throughout the entire body. I also had a fabulous mentor who steered me into nephrology and told me that I could really make a difference in patient care by focusing on the kidneys. So when I finished my training, I took a job down in Greenville, South Carolina with a group called Carolina Nephrology. I had never been to South Carolina before other than driving through or going to the beach, and so it was kind of a shock to land in upstate South Carolina in a place that really I knew nothing about. Here, 10 years later, my practice is a full-time job. I'm president of the executive committee at our practice, which has more than 20 providers. I also am the medical director at multiple dialysis clinics in the area. I run our chronic kidney disease program, and I spend a lot of time teaching residents and medical students about kidney disease as well. That's the history behind Dr. Shusterman. My first day at work, I went to a rural dialysis center in the upstate of South Carolina, and I got a tour of the facility by one of my partners. I went all around the dialysis unit, and then he kind of left me in the lobby as I waited for the next step. And when I was there, I noticed these two large machines in the lobby of this dialysis center. Now, these weren't the newest and greatest dialysis machines. These were vending machines. On one side, soda, Coke, Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Sprite. On the other side, candy, Hershey bars, potato chips, M&Ms, you name it. I was flabbergasted. Here we were providing this life-sustaining treatment to people who have kidney disease, and yet we were setting such a bad example by giving them unhealthy food right there in the lobby. these were foods that may have contributed to diabetes or high blood pressure or obesity, all risk factors that may have led to people ending up on dialysis and needing to be in this center. Unfortunately, nobody listened to me. They thought I was crazy to suggest that we remove those machines. So that really got me thinking about how food impacts my patients and people with kidney disease, and how I thought I could really make a difference in the lives of people who have kidney disease, who are either trying to prevent their kidney disease from getting worse or trying to manage their kidney disease while they were on dialysis. Out of those ideas and those thoughts were born the Cooking Doc, or the idea for the Cooking Doc. And then in 2013, 2014, I went to a workshop at the Culinary Institute in California called Healthy Kitchens, Healthy Lives, and that further inspired me to want to make a difference in the lives of people with kidney disease. So over the last 10 years, I found that one of the best ways to help my patients is by teaching them to cook, teaching them to enjoy healthier flavors, and teaching them how much their diet can impact their kidney disease. That's what led me to develop the Cooking Doc, and that's what I hope to bring in the future as we spread the word about how cooking and healthy food and delicious food and knowledge of nutrition can make a tremendous impact on how kidney disease affects the population in the United States. 37 million people in the United States have kidney disease, and we can make an impact on how that kidney disease affects their lives, and we can make an impact by changing the trajectory of their kidney disease. And part of that is by learning to cook, following the Cooking Doc, changing your taste buds, and staying with me. I've got lots of exciting things planned over the next year. I'm so glad you're here. Go to my website, thecookingdoc.co, subscribe to my YouTube channel, sign up for my newsletter. If you are interested in kidney health and using your diet to protect your kidneys in the long run, you've come to the right place. We'll see you next time.